Hey everyone, I'm John Tracy and welcome to the Voice Guru. When you're learning a new instrument or when you're learning how to sing, there is a study mode and there is a performance mode. What does that mean and what does it involve really? And what is your part in all of this? Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up, okay? When you're learning something new, when you're learning singing or playing a musical instrument, you have two modes. So first of all, you have a study mode, and second, you have a performance mode. The study mode means that it's where you're learning. This is your learning curve. This is where you're experiencing things. This is your lab. So your lab mode is your study mode because you're learning it. You're elaborating your own process of doing that activity. And this is where you're really allowed to make mistakes. And it's actually advised to make mistakes when you're in their study mode. The study mode is the mode you're in when you're practicing alone or when you're with your prof or your coach. So this is where you can experience things. You're allowed to make mistakes, crack high notes, crack low notes, any note you want. And this is where you discover yourself. Because learning how to sing means learning how to use your body and your mind in order to reach the biggest potential it could reach. Because the voice is really within the body. The voice is sheltered in the body but lives in the mind. And I always say that in my videos because it's true. So you need both in order to develop your voice. Now the performance mode is the mode you're in when you're on stage or when you are performing in front of a group of people. Everything that is outside of your class or your lesson should be considered as a performance mode. So try to be as professional as possible when you're performing in front of others, even if it's just your friends. Don't forget that people film you and they post things without your consent most of the times. So always know that when you want to perform, when you want to sing, when you want to say something, watch out because this is your performance mode. When you're giving your opinion on things like this channel, many times I give my opinion about things. When I give my opinion, I really watch out what I'm saying because I really don't want to offend anyone because this is not my intention. The objective is for me to voice what I think to make this place a better place, to give something to the world, like a new idea, a new perception of things. So all this to say that when you are singing in front of others, other than your professor or your coach, be as professional as possible because this is your performance mode. You're allowed to crack, it's fine. But as soon as you go on stage, as soon as you're sharing a moment with the people around you, with music, you have to be as professional as possible. Funny enough, the word performance really has almost the same letters as professional in a way. Performance, professional. You know, it's very similar because it kind of means the same thing. You're performing, so you have to present a full product. Now, this is a misconception because we all think that we're going to reach a level where we have an absolute voice, an absolute product, but there is no finished product. The finished product is the top of what you can reach at that time, at that moment. So for now, within your level, your finished product is the level you're in right now. And you want to make sure that when you're performing on stage, you're performing at that maximum level that you have right now. Because the final product doesn't exist, and I'm sorry to disappoint you. We need those imperfections. We need your identity when you're singing. And you need those small things to make it a piece of art. But at the same time, there's always room for improvement. This is why also I believe that there is no final product, because you can always reach a higher level. And we still learn until the day we die. I'm sorry, it's dramatic, but that's the reality of it. So your performance mode is your professional mode, where you give as much as you can to your audience. You share a moment, but you keep that filter where you will not allow yourself to just randomly crack notes and stop, because the show must go on, remember? So whether it's a study mode or a performance mode, the objective is to gain more experience so that you become the the best version of yourself when you're singing. And also this applies to anything else that you do. And most of the videos in this channel apply to all sorts of activities, not just singing. Of course, in the performance mode, you take into consideration everything, which means that you're not going on stage in your pajamas or in your sweatpants, because in your study mode, you can be in any way that you want. But the performance mode, it means you're in a professional mode, which means that you have to consider your outfit, your hair and makeup in some cases, your posture, how you go about, walking on stage and going back down, etc. These are things you need to take into consideration because these are small details that will make a difference if you're in a competition, for instance. So it's not always about how you're singing, your technique. It's a combination of things. I really hope this gave you a small insight of what you can do with your voice and the things that you can elaborate as an artist. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and find me on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook, and my online blog, johnthevoiceguru.com. I'm John Tracy, and thank you all for watching.